Here we are at our chapter 1, target 4B. We're asked to find the missing side. And just looking at this one, we do notice that we have a 90 degree right here, and the side opposite of that is always going to be our hypotenuse. So across from that is, again, our hypotenuse, which is our C. And unfortunately, right now, we don't know what that C value is. We do have, though, our legs that can help us in determining what our C is. So we'll just say that this guy is going to be A and this guy is going to be B for when we use our Pythagorean theorem. So we're going to use, again, the Pythagorean theorem to determine what is our C. And we can get away with that because we do have a right triangle here. So because we have a right triangle, we can go ahead and use the Pythagorean theorem. And that is our a squared plus our b squared equals our c squared. Right now we do know what our a is, it's 2, so we'll go ahead and throw him in there. We end up with 2 squared plus our b, that is being squared, so our b here is 6, that is being squared, equals our c being squared. So right now we don't know what c is, so we'll just keep him as a c that is being squared. So in that blue step, all we did was pretty much just throw in our numbers. Again, end game here is to figure out what C is. So on the left side, we're going to go ahead and simplify things up. We have 2 squared, that gives us 4, plus our 6 squared, that's 6 times 6, which is 36, equals our C squared. Next, we can go ahead and add these two values together. We end up then with 40 is equal to our c squared. And because we don't necessarily want c squared, we want just regular c by himself, we have to take the square root of both sides. Square root cancels off with the square, leaving us just that variable, c, equals the square root of 40, which comes out to be 6.32. About 6.32. Now, if you had done c, which is equal to the square root of 40, a lot of standardized tests will actually ask you to do a little bit of that good and garbage that we've talked about from class. So just be mindful that we know how to do that. And then we would look at this number 40, and is it evenly divisible by one of our perfect squares? Well, 40 divided by 4 is, in fact, a nice evenly divisible. That can go in our good. So 40 divided by 4, again, this is a perfect square right here, this 4, would give us 10 that's left over in our garbage. Because again, taking our number 40, dividing it by a perfect square of 4, we would get 10 that's left in the garbage. And then we could just simplify this down to 2 square root of 10. That garbage just kind of drops down. And you could pump this in your calculator, and you could throw this in your calculator, and you will actually end up with the same thing right here as a decimal. That's 6.32. So just be mindful that on standardized testings and some future teachers, they may actually want this method. For me right now, I'm actually okay with the square root of 40 or the 6.32. And again, because we kind of looked at one of the targets being how to do good and garbage and simplify. So for the purpose of this target, I'm okay with these answers. Again, though, that is our chapter 1 target for B.